6. Happy Tuesday to you. You got your golden grams ready to rock and roll.
Well, this is how I get around eating cereal now. So I gave up cereal over a year ago. And
Did you?
I did. I really did, because I realized that I'm not, 8 anymore, and I can't eat 3 bowls of cereal before bed. So they make these, and I think they did this for people like me. They make these like cereal protein bars that's got protein in it, so it's good. I usually go with the Cheerio one, which is probably better for you, but they were about one get one free, so I got a Golden Graham one. So
2026 is the year of protein. I mean, I'm seeing it everywhere.
Everywhere.
Starbucks just squirting that protein.
It's everywhere. It's everywhere. So that's how I get around my little cereal addiction, is I do eat my cereal protein bars, but they're probably not that good for you. And, usually on those days, we usually have somebody coming in who's like a health expert too, as I'm drinking my cheer wine and Golden Graham bar.
Okay, what do you think's worse, the ingredients inside of the Golden Graham bar or the ingredients inside of the Costco Doomsday Kit?
Doomsday Kit.
So Costco.
Does it have the hot dog in it? Is it just a bag of hot dogs? Costco hot dogs.
Those are 100% beef. They would not last.
They wouldn't last. Are you sure about that?
Costco dropped the ultimate doomsday deal. So you can get not just like one little box. Like one little box will like last you, right? But you can get 25 years worth of emergency kit, meaning like, okay, 25 years meaning the day you need the emergency kit.
It lasts you.
Through 25 years.
So it'll go through 2050 when downtown Cornelius is done. I can have my snacks all lined up.
Emerge from beneath and ready to play.
Yeah, ready to party.
A single pallet, $3,000.
No.
The kit packs over 600 cans of freeze-dried meals, 36,000 servings total. Mm-hmm. So this would last you, in theory, decades, depending on how many bowls of cereal you eat each night. Pasta, potatoes, desserts, survival, for the fittest.
Okay, so. I would say for me, I would probably make it 25 years, and I have this bucket, and that's all I got to eat is the bucket, and I probably have some books or things to entertain me. I think I would last maybe a year, 18 months before I'm like, whatever, doomsday's here. I'm going for it. I don't think I'm making it longer than that.
Nah,
How long are you going to make it? How long are you going to make it?
On freeze ride?
Yeah, it's just you two, not your whole family.
2
just
days.
you.
2 days. Can't do it. Burn it down.
I feel like I've been living a version of that with our house and stuff, living in my bedroom for the last 6 months, and it is tough.
No, you know what?
I get out. I get yard
maybe
time.
Cereal is that secret to like getting prepared for doomsday.
You
Because
think so?
we really don't know what's in it. It's a bunch of colors and sugars and crystals and everything else. And so if you've prepared with that, I think back to my Fruity Dino Bite stage, which is bag cereal, by the way.
Oh, I love a bag cereal. I grew up on bag cereal. Outside dogs and bag cereal is how I grew up. Talking about.
I'm ready to go.
And 3-liter sodas, not just 2, but 3. Another one for you to add to your list.
When 3 liters came out, the world stopped for a moment. Just stopped.
I don't think they make those anymore.
You remember where you were at when 3 liters came out?
They were always there for me. I remember when they stopped. I think it's about the day that, the last one of us went to college. They ended the 3.
One final tax. Put the nail in the coffin on that one.
Well, the Neelys aren't home anymore, so no more 3 liters.
Something to celebrate if we see it coming back. Will be the 3-liter. Also, Lord of the Rings fans. I feel like that they just haven't gotten enough love in 2026 yet. And so wanted to let them know they got a new movie coming out. Sir Ian McKellen and Elijah Wood are going to reunite as Gandalf and Frodo in The Lord of the Rings, The Hunt for Gollum. So shooting's going to start in May.
I'm not very
Gollum's
is that my precious dude, right?
Yeah.
He's
Precious.
the little thing. Yes, he's my precious. Okay, because I don't know very much. I tried watching the Lord of the Rings movie. I'll confess, I had a 13-inch TV up until Rob and I met, and he couldn't come over and visit me anymore because he couldn't stand to watch my 13-inch TV. So I tried watching it, but I think those are made for the big screen. I tried watching it on my little TV, and I was like, I just don't get it.
That's it. It's the size of the screen. Let's try it again with a new screen size.
But I couldn't pay to go see it in the theater. So maybe I'll give it a try. Odds are I'm not. But for you guys, my brother-in-law is a huge Lord of the Rings fan. Reads the books like at least once a year. Goes through the books again.
There's the first problem right there.
He's a huge fan.
Well, this Lord of the Rings was when I realized movies won't last, and it's because everyone was reading the books first, having a good time with that, and then going to see the movie and be like, this doesn't have all the stuff in it.
Yeah.
I'm like, because it's a movie, and I want to go home. What? This ain't real life. I'm not in the rings, I'm ready to go home. The story's got to end.
I'm not the Lord of the Rings. These guys are.
Yeah.
I want to go home.
Go read your books. So, yeah.
What are you
Short
a fan
movies.
of the Lord of the Rings franchise?
I'm a fan of
that sort of like mystery
fake worlds where you can be anything you want.
Yeah.
I like
Stop
that.
the cap.
I think that's cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's real cool. You can do whatever you want in that world.
Were you a fan of the movies when they came out?
I tried watching them. I didn't. They were like 6 hours long each.
They're real
so
long.
I didn't really catch all the storyline.
Yeah. You ever get invited to a party to watch the director's cut of that? Just say, no, thank you.
Stop it.
Even if
Get
the
some help.
snacks on the list look real good, just say no, thank you.
No, there's only two movies I'll watch the director's cut of, and that's Blood Diamond and Step Brothers, and that's it. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. I was thought the Blood Diamonds might have an alternative ending, but no.
It's the same.
He still dies. So, unfortunately. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Well.
Yeah. Hey, tennis fans out there too. Big year for tennis, I feel like. There's a new prodigy on the scene. His name is Lucas Sanchez. This one is going to be really good for both lefties and righties. Lucas is ambidextrous, meaning aka he can play both hands. So kid has no backhand. He only just houses it every single hit. And so this kid is definitely somebody to watch, kind of taking the junior world and
Yeah, that's wild.
by storm right now. He's not at the pro level yet, but you get this kid the right coach and a pack of golden Graham bars.
Golden Graham protein bars.
I think you're
He's
solid.
good to go.
Ready to rock and roll. Last time you played tennis?
Never. PE when they made us.
Racket and paddle sports? Senior
Yeah,
year,
no,
pretty
yeah,
much.
yeah. Whatever that lesson was. It came right after bowling. So, yeah.
You had bowling in school?
We had bowling in PE, but I think it's just so our teacher could go and smoke cigarettes during the day,
During PE.
during PE at 9 a.m. I think that's why we did it.
We used to be a proper country. Things have changed.
So we could take the school bus.
What's wrong with kids these days? You know what? You know who we can ask? Dr. Charlita Hatch, who hosted the community classroom. First episode aired yesterday, 5 p.m. Was a wonderful show. Thank you also to Stephanie Sneed, who's the chair of Charlotte-Mecklenburg School Board. She is also a guest, and from what Dr. Hatch says, she will continue to be a reoccurring guest.
That's great.
On the show. So great opportunity to connect. I mean, if you've got a child in CMS and you're wondering, how do we navigate all this? I loved how the conversation even just started. The best piece of advice I heard during the show yesterday, talk to your homeroom teacher. I mean, if you've got questions, start with your homeroom teacher. Yeah. That's a wonderful way to just kind of see, hey, what do I do here? Because truth would be told, I don't even go to the school.
We'll be right back with more Good Morning LKN and zero judgment about your dirty dishes. Spotless cleaning gets it. WSIC. Local starts here.
Well, after some morning fog, we should end up with a pretty nice afternoon. We'll call it partly cloudy. Temperatures should make it up to the mid-60s before we're all said and done. Pretty mild overnight. We'll fall back only to around 50, some upper 40s around the lake. Then a good opportunity to get close to 70 for our Wednesday. That's your forecast. The WSIC Weather Center. I'm meteorologist Chase Myers.
Hi, this is Bob McIntosh with the McIntosh Law Firm in Davidson. Since 1997, we have been committed to providing our clients with competent, caring, and experienced legal services. Learn more at McIntoshLawFirm.com.
Here's your WSIC community calendar. The 500 Club in Statesville is ready to show you a great time with memberships, tea times, the Victory Lane Sports Bar and Grill, and golf lessons. Dial 704-872-9990 to enjoy all the fun that the 500 Club has to offer. Bin 110 in Cornelius presents live music along with their drinks and eats for a fun night out in Lake Norman. Visit bin110.com for the live music schedule, their bourbons, whiskeys, and cocktails, as well as their food menu. Petty Rewind is playing at the Cain Center for the Arts in Cornelius on Friday, January 9th. Doors open at 6:30 p.m., while showtime is 7:30 for a night of iconic Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers songs. Visit CainArts.org for tickets to Petty Rewind and for a full schedule of upcoming shows at the Cain Center. On Saturday, January 10th, the National Charity League Lake Norman holds a fashion show fundraiser at Charles Mack Citizen Center in Mooresville. An Evening of Intrigue masquerade fashion show celebrates community, purpose, and the class of 2027. Check out the NCL Lake Norman Fashion Show fundraiser Facebook event page for ticket information. Get behind the wheel and drive a NASCAR race car at Charlotte Motor Speedway by yourself. If you don't want to drive, go for a NASCAR ride-along. The NASCAR racing experience is as real as it gets. There's no lead car to follow and no instructor rides with you when you drive. Visit charlottemotorspeedway.com to book your NASCAR racing experience. From everyone here at WSIC Radio and Lake Norman Woman Magazine, we wish you all a happy new year and a strong start to 2026. Stay up to date and find out about local events, job opportunities, real estate information, and more. Visit liveworkplaylkn.com and sign up for the weekly newsletter. That's liveworkplaylkn.com.
Good Morning LKN is back with more shenanigans and spotless cleaning support, because this show's messier than your kitchen. WSIC, local, starts here.
Good morning, OKN. 7:18. Happy Tuesday to you. You know, it's that day where you get that extra moment. You just get that split second.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
We're
it's
there.
Tuesday. You're there. Let's see who else is there. ICATS.com, alternative transportation. $3 each day, each way to commute from Iredell County down to the city of Charlotte. Cruising in the HOV lane. With David. Good morning, sir. How are things looking?
Hey, guys, things are looking pretty good this morning other than the dense, heavy fog that we've experienced on our route, especially heavy down around the Troutman area. We just came off 150. Traffic is really picking up down here. The only thing that we encountered earlier today, there is a partial orange barrel right before exit 12 in the HOV lane. It became a road course for us, trying to maneuver around that while doing the speed limit. So it may still be there, it may not, but just be careful right before exit 12 down in that area. But otherwise, everything else is pretty good. Be careful, keep your distance, especially in this heavy fog that we're dealing with this morning.
Fog means give a little bit extra distance there, I would say. And
absolutely.
Turn those lights on. Do you turn the lights on in fog or not? I can't remember.
I'm sorry, you broke up. I could not hear you.
Do we turn our headlights on in fog, or do we just keep those daytime running lights on?
I think it's up to the driver. Choice.
Okay.
As long as you have some type of light on, I would say.
All right, you guys be safe out there.
I always had two rules, either no lights, whether day or night, or brights on 24/7. Either one of those, David. Your thoughts on those two options?
I like that thought. I think that's a good idea. We'll make that Justin's rule.
Okay. Refer to Justin's rule.
TM. All right, David. We so appreciate you, sir. Looking forward to 8:15.
Hey, all right, y'all take care. God bless.
You too. See you. ICATS.com. $1 from your front door each day to run errands around Iredell County. Today's Tuesday. You can go to the VA in Salisbury today, every Tuesday, for only $1 from your front door in Iredell County. Thursday, Winston-Salem, same thing, only $1 from your front door in Iredell County. Friday, you can go to Hickory if you wanted to, and guess what? It only costs you $1 from your front door in Iredell County. There's just one little thing about it. You got to schedule it. ICATS.com.
Oh, well, everybody's heard about the bird. Bird. The bird's a winner. Well, a bird. Bird is a winner.
It's time for the word of the day. What's the word?
Word of the day.
Good morning to everyone. Today's word of the day on this 6th day of January. Today's word of the day is senescence.
Senescence?
Senescence.
Oh, I was going to say scene.
It does look like scene. Senescence. Senescence is today's word of the day. It is a noun. I'm going to go with idea here. Ooh. SCENCE.
That's a lot of
rhyming letters
yeah.
there.
If you had another vowel, it'd be science.
Senescence is the word of the day today. I have a couple of context clues. Do you guys have any early guesses off the jump here?
Does it have something to do with watching Lord of the Rings, the long movie scenes, and I get senescence from watching this movie too long?
You definitely could. We did allude to the duration of those films. How about some context clues to help us really refine that answer? Let's see. Bill blamed senescence when he groaned just standing up after the New Year's Eve broadcast.
The meatloaf.
The meatloaf. No, incorrect. Let's see. The trio agreed that nothing accelerates senescence like realizing the New Year's Eve snacks are still sitting in the car.
Rumbles in my tummy?
Senescence.
No, being kind of lazy.
No.
Laying around. No. Bored.
The idea of eating food?
Nope. I'm sorry I gave you 2 food. That's on me. That is 2 food clues. That is
it's a trigger for you,
Yeah, that's a big rule. Rule number 1 or 2, one of those rules. I can give you a bonus one.
I'll take a bonus.
Maybe that doesn't have food in it necessarily. Justin rang in the new year noting that senescence begins the moment fireworks feel too loud and too unnecessary.
Is it anxiety?
It is not anxiety. Senescence has to do with the process of aging, the gradual decline that comes with time.
Root word, senile.
Oh. Senescence.
Yeah.
Senile.
The process.
It's a nice way.
The process
a nice
of aging.
way of saying senile.
It's bless your heart to your senile.
It is. It is the southern way of saying you old.
Yeah.
Senescence.
That's her senescence
Ah,
speaking.
that's your senescence.
The process of aging.
We have to leave early due to senescence.
Yeah, that's why I have a 9 p.m. bedtime due to senescence.
Start spelling it, when you got kids around. SENESCENE.
It's almost seen.
If you add an I, it'd be science.
I don't know how you just get science.
I don't know how you got to science with that word.
Science.
How do we get anywhere around here?
A movie about science.
All right, word of the day. We'll see if we can use it. Maybe with one of the friends that are coming through today. Got a couple of them. Explore More Travel Co.
Yeah.
Certainly think that would be a fun adventure to explore more and to travel.
Yes. And it's a great time to think about travel, thinking about spring break, summer activities.
It's approaching
It'll be here
fast.
before you know it. It will. It'll be here before you know it.
Christine Paterson, she's the Director of Experience and Engagement for the town of Mooresville. She's also a host of I Heart Mooresville. Airs every Tuesday from 11 to noon here on WSIC. Look forward to catching up with Christine, seeing how her Christmas and her holiday season was and how New Year's went for her too, and just see what's going on with the town of Mooresville. They've already got plenty of events planned for the year. Some wonderful shows as part of the
Carole King experience is coming up soon. That's going to be a great one. And Murder Mystery Party is coming up soon.
Oh, that's
too.
a great Valentine's Day one right there.
It's a great Valentine's Day.
Fellas, for that pre-planning.
Telling you. Go ahead and get your tickets now.
Mooresvilleevents.com is the website. We'll chat with Christine at about 8:15. Flatiron Kitchen. You been there?
Yeah.
In Davidson?
We had our holiday lunch
We
there.
sure did.
It was so fun. Great food.
They got
great
good food.
atmosphere.
Great location.
Love having them in Lake Norman Woman Magazine. So just a great business, local business here for you guys to try out if you haven't been before.
I think GM and Chef are coming in today.
Boy.
So I don't know if he's bringing the souffle stand with him or anything like that, but
I don't know.
I don't even know what souffle really is, but we'll see. We'll ask that question. Why not? And see what's going on. Last night, the Charlotte Hornets played. I'll give you a little bit of sports here, Mabs. They took on the OKC Thunder. So that's Oklahoma City. The Thunder are really good.
Are they?
I think they won last year, if I'm thinking correctly, the whole NBA. And the Hornets beat them last night.
Good. That's great. That's good news, right?
Yeah, it's really positive.
How are the Hornets doing so far?
Not
Last year
the
wasn't a
best.
great year, but are they doing better?
I'd say in moments they're fun to watch.
Okay.
They're also like, I do, for someone who likes the idea of basketball more than anything that really matches my understanding of basketball.
Right.
When I watched the Hornets, and we did have a chance over the break, we went to a game. I got to bring the kids to a game. It was their first. I wanted to give them that experience, and it was a good time. Wonderful atmosphere at Spectrum Center. I think it's a lot of fun. When I watch the team play, though, I see now why there are concerns about as many three-pointers are being shot in the league right now, because there's a lot of just like heaving the ball up and then you miss and you run back to the other side. They
That sounds
heave
like
the ball
how
up.
I would play.
It's exactly how I would play. So I kind of am excited, but then to say it, I'm like, we're not making all of them. So it's like, I get it.
Yeah, that's how I would play. So I should probably make a plan for them like I did for the Panthers. Panthers followed my plan the last 2 years. It's working well for them. They're going to the playoffs, so I'll work on one for the Hornets too. TBD.
And I understand too that if you're a playmaker, you want the ball. You know what I mean? It's no different in business. It's no different in
always
cooking. It's no different in building Legos, shooting basketball. If you're a playmaker, you want the ball. I think we got some ball hogs though. I think we got some people that need to learn how to pass.
Maybe too many cooks
in the kitchen.
Yeah,
and nobody's actually cooking because you can't get to the ingredients.
Exactly.
And so that's the problem I see right now. So I think if we pass the ball a little bit more, we might get a little bit more looks. Not that we're not making some good looks, but our record doesn't reflect that we're making the best looks. Gotcha. I think we're definitely sub 500, and we're like 8-13.
No, that's not good.
We got a long way to go though. It's 84 games.
Like I said, I'll work on my plan. I'll let you guys know what it is.
But it was cool.
82.
82. Excuse me. It was cool to see them beat Oklahoma City Thunder though last night. I mean, as far as for
those are the
champs,
defending champs.
Was it on TV last night?
Definitely not.
The fan duel.
The fake TV.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Spectrum.
Yeah. But so it was cool to see. Again, even this image here, right, of LaMelo shooting this three, which now he did get past the ball and he was outside. He was all alone. I get it. He made this shot, but this is an example of what I mean by, are we doing a little bit too much on the three ball? Are we passing it enough? Those kinds of things. But again, he made it. He's a playmaker. I get it. Tough conundrum. But 8-13, something's got to change. So what do you think it is? Are we missing somebody, or is it our team isn't vibing right?
They need to win more games. That's the problem.
That's 100% accurate.
I think we're still just a young team, kind of gelling, still in the process of learning how to play together and win together as a team. We do have some very talented pieces, though, young guys.
Yeah, and they like to play ball. You can tell they like to play.
Yes, the Concanoople kid, he is a stud.
No doubt.
Our rookie, yeah, he's very good.
Worried that he's going to get traded?
No.
Okay, not concerned. Any of our people leaving? Are you concerned about it? I mean, Brandon Miller's good. Miles Bridges is good. We got other good players too.
Yeah, they talk about floating around LaMelo, but I feel like they do that kind of every year. Just kind of rumors.
I think that's what they just want. Everybody wants Melo is what it is, I think.
Yeah, well, I don't know if anybody knows what to do with Melo because of the situation you just described. You got a baller. He's got to have the ball in his stick. You almost got to let him paint his picture and hope it's a good one.
8-13.
Yeah.
I meant to mention this yesterday. We're going to talk about a good bit of technology today because CES 2026 is going on right now. I don't know if you remember that last year. That was when a lot of robot announcements, a lot of technology announcements. So now we've got the update. We've seen what a year has done in robotics. Apple, something got leaked about Apple. We'll share that with you as well, related to their next potential iPhone and the style. And we'll see kind of where the pendulum goes. Is it wearables? Is it 10 screens rather than 4 screens or 1 screen?
Just
or
like a full helmet,
just
I think is what we
body
need.
suit.
Yeah.
You just never even actually get out of bed. You
Suit
just
of armor.
Leave your eyes closed and don't even leave. And then it just is.
We'll be right back with more Good Morning LKN and zero judgment about your dirty dishes. Spotless cleaning gets it. WSIC. Local starts here.
Well, after some morning fog, we should end up with a pretty nice afternoon. We'll call it partly cloudy. Temperatures should make it up to the mid-60s before we're all said and done. Pretty mild overnight. We'll fall back only to around 50, some upper 40s around the lake. Then a good opportunity to get close to 70 for our Wednesday. That's your forecast. The WSIC Weather Center. I'm meteorologist Chase Myers.
If you need home medical equipment, call Lowry Drug in Statesville. We have everything you need in stock, including portable oxygen concentrators, CPAPs, masks, lift chairs, wheelchairs, scooters, hospital beds, supplies, and anything else you need. Get it when you need it. Check out LowryDrug.com or call 704-873-2247. Lowry Drug, your hometown source since 1959, across from Iredell Memorial Hospital. We are worth the drive. Come see us.
But one objective.
Honey, can you turn that down?
Ladies.
Honey, can you turn it down?
Ever feel like your house is shaking every time your husband watches TV?
What?
Honey, can you turn it down?
That's not surround sound. That's hearing loss. Beltone in Mooresville and Cornelius can help. With expert hearing tests and top quality hearing aids, you can finally enjoy your TV without shaking the whole neighborhood. Visit nchearing.com to schedule your free hearing test today. That's nchearing.com.
LKN Love Delivered. Show off your love for Lake Norman with unique lake apparel, home decor, and other gifts from LKN Local. Made by locals, for locals. They even hand deliver their quality products to select zip codes. Shop lkn-local.com today.
Harrison's knows the work doesn't stop just because the temperatures drop. Load up on the warmest workwear and toughest work boots from Ariat, Carhartt, Brunt, and more. Harrison's will keep you working warm all winter long. Come see us in Mooresville or harrisonsusa.com.
Spotless cleaning. How can we make your day spotless? Yes, we make not just toilets spotless, but also counters, cabinets, and kitchens. We make your whole house, your whole day spotless. My grandparents taught me the details, not the things, make your home and your life luxurious. Yes, they raised me in Brazil. And that's why we will never charge you extra for baseboards. Let me help you be a diva a few hours a week. Spotless Cleaning and C.com.
Are you sick of running out of hot water? Whether it's in the middle of a shower or doing dishes, cold water's never fun. Say goodbye to those surprises with a Rinnai tankless water heater from GMV Energy. This energy-efficient propane-powered solution heats water instantly, so you'll never run out again. Plus, it saves money and frees up space. Propane models start at just $295 after rebates. Visit any G&B Energy location or gbenergy.com to learn more.
Friendly reminder, don't brake when you see the lake.
WSIC. Local starts here.
This is a Bloomberg Money Minute. The world's most valuable company is on shaky stock market footing as the year gets underway. Shares of NVIDIA are down more than 9% since hitting a record in late October. Investors have been concerned about the chip giant's grip on the artificial intelligence market as it faces more competition from rivals. But keep in mind, NVIDIA has soared nearly 1,200% in the past 3 years. Getting you ready for your trading day, the New Year rally for stocks losing steam this morning. S&P futures are little changed. Yesterday, the Dow soared 595 points. And drivers are taking on record-sized car loans with sticker prices soaring. According to Edmunds, more than 1 in 5 new car buyers signed up for loans with payments of more than $1,000 a month in the fourth quarter. That's an all-time high. Kelley Blue Book reports the average price of a new car in the U.S. is about $50,000. Cox Automotive says affordability will weigh on the car industry this year. Courtney Donahoe, Bloomberg Radio.
Don't miss a thing. Download the WSIC News app today. WSIC. Local starts here.
Good morning, LKN is back with more shenanigans and spotless cleaning support because this show's messier than your kitchen. WSIC. Local starts here.
Good morning, LKN. 7:34. Coming off the holiday season, you might be a little tired, a little jet lag maybe still, maybe kind of getting back to the time zones. But you know what? 2026 is here, and you want to have all the adventures.
That's right.
This wonderful adventures that the year can offer. And it takes, some planning. You got to really be on it. And there's a lot of options out there. I mean, believe it or not, Mames, the world is bigger than this room. I mean, I know
more than just Exit 28. People actually live here.
It's a little bit bigger than that.
If they can get off Ckezepis.
That's right. Well, that's the truth. Yes, you have to time it just right. But yeah, people do like to travel.
Jen from Explore More Travel Co. is joining us this morning. She is a travel advisor. Jen, good morning to you.
Good morning.
All right, you have traveled, you said, to 60 countries in the world.
Correct. Multiple times. Like I've been to Greece 7 times. I'm obsessed with Greece. So
okay, is that your favorite? Then
yeah,
Greece is your favorite place
is
that you've ever traveled.
Yeah.
So where did it start for you? Like, where do you remember like the first place you traveled?
Probably Australia because my grandma's from Australia. So we went back when I was in 6th grade, and it kind of the travel bug was there, but not to the level it is now. And then one of my grandma's best friend's grandson came to visit us, and he was doing this like trip around the world. And I was just like, whoa, people do this, because I think in America we're taught, go to college, get a job, and like he and his friends were becoming doctors, but they were like, we need a year off. We're going to go travel the world, see everything. And so I kind of followed along on their journey. And then meanwhile, my sister was like, we have dual passports. So she's like, I'm going to go to Australia for a year. And so I was kind of like, well, I'm going to go too. So we went and lived there. Well, we thought we were going to live there, but it turned out that we met all these British people who were like, you don't live in Australia, you travel in Australia. And we're like, oh. So we bought backpacks and we went backpacking up the coast of Australia. My sister came back to finish school. I was already done with college. And so then I was like, well, I don't really have to go back. So I'm going to keep traveling. And I actually cashed out my 401k from the job I had. And I was like, well, I don't have to pay too high taxes because I didn't make any money this year. So then I just kept traveling around the rest of Australia. I didn't make it to the northwest corner, but pretty much saw everything else. And then I was hooked. So I came back at the time. I'm from Savannah, Georgia. So I went back there. I got a job and I maxed out my vacation every single year. It amazes me how many people don't use all their vacation because I'm just like, what? I'm like trying to use like 3-day weekends and see how, and I still do that with my kids' school schedule because they'll have like a couple of random days off. And I'm like, okay, how can we manage to go somewhere right now? So I think, meeting all these people who prioritize travel in their life really made me realize what was possible.
I think people are moving now to like for gifts and things like that, maybe for a Christmas gift or when you're thinking about spring break experiences over things, right? Because we have so much that, having these experiences and those are the memories that your kids are going to keep. Is that what you're seeing?
Oh, absolutely. And I've been traveling with, I have twins. They're 12 now, but their first trip was when they were 1 and we went to Italy and Greece. Like they have grown, people are like, well, they don't remember that. I'm like, but they know how to travel. They remember traveling. They remember that travel's a part of their life. And I'm really good about getting our videos. Like I lost my mom like 10 years ago. So I'm really good about getting all our videos like organized and watching them. So my kids think that they remember our trip to Thailand when they were 5, but they really, they might have little snippets, but they know that they were there. They know they enjoyed it and they know they want to go back. So I think memories are the most important thing. And especially after, losing a loved one, like those are the memories I have with my family are the trips we took as well.
So you travel 60 countries, but at what point did you say, okay, not only am I a great traveler, I want to help others travel this awesome way too? When did that happen?
Well, I didn't even know this was still a job, like I'd always, planned my own trips. And I stayed at home for a few years. I worked part-time for a friend when my kids were little. And I was like, oh, we moved to Charlotte in the meantime. And after my mom passed away. And so we were like, my sister lived up here. So we were like, moved up here. I was like, well, I was corporate finance before this. So I was like, I'll go back. I'll work corporate finance. I live in Charlotte. It's the banking capital, right? And I just happened to see someone write a post on Facebook about selling travel to Africa. And I was like, wait, what? I can do that? I want in. So I reached out and I said, can we have coffee? And she met me for coffee and she kind of sent me on my path. And in fact, she's one of the vendors I work with her now to sell travel to Africa, right? When my clients want to go to Africa, I use her to help plan a trip. That's the part of travel she's in. She's not like advisor necessarily. But we still work together and she's going to be at my Expo next week, which we're going to talk about eventually. But it was just fate. I saw that post and I didn't know it existed. I did not use a travel advisor. And it was a big learning curve, but it's been amazing, except for the fact that I launched in 2019, right before COVID. But other than that, it's been really amazing.
All right, so you've got the Expo coming up. It's on the 14th, I believe,
Correct.
at Cain Center for the Arts in downtown Cornelius. Give us the rundown on the Expo.
Sure. Well, first of all, let me just say it's part of a bigger partnership with Cain Center. I'm their donor lounge sponsor. Well, I'm not. My agency is. And we have a travel program in which we're giving back to the Cain Center and ultimately to the community through travel. So there are they have a group trip that we're putting together. And we also have like individual trips people can book where a certain percentage will go back to the Cain Center. But that was already existing. And I happened to attend an event at Cain Center And I was like, wow, this would be a really nice venue. It was the AI summit last year through the chamber. And so I was like, this would be a great venue for something to do with travel. Like I'd always thought, like I want a way to, I want to be the community's travel agency, right? So I was just like, wanted to have an event that brought people in to learn more about us and what we can do for them, but really more to inspire. This isn't like me trying to sell. I want people to come out and just be excited about travel. So yeah, I thought, well, let's just add a third element to this partnership with the Cain Center, and I'm gonna host a expo there. So I started working with some of the suppliers that I use to plan trips. We probably have like half cruise lines and half land, whether it's like a hotel chain, a train trip, or the companies I use when someone's going, let's say I want to go to Costa Rica. Okay, I work with my team on the ground in Costa Rica, and they help me plan it for my clients. So it's, it's better than DIYing it, because these suppliers are vetted, the drivers are vetted, the tour guides are the best of the best, that sort of thing. So yeah, I just started, like, my wheels started turning. I started asking suppliers. I had a goal to have 12 or 15 sign up for it, and we have 17. And yeah, it's going to be January 14th. 5:30 to 7:30 at Cain Center. If traffic's bad and you don't get there till 7, don't worry. We'll keep it open a little later, because I'm kind of like toyed with those hours a lot. But we just want it to be an inspirational event, a social event. We're gonna have a cash bar, have tables for people to kind of hang out. We're trying to make it fun and educational. We're gonna have panels in the theater, so we're gonna have 3 different subjects where, like, this subject interests you, go into the theater and learn more. And we'll have certain ones of our suppliers have like signed up for that part of it as well. So going beyond just the fluff, like getting into a little deeper dives on some travel subjects, but also we want it to be fun.
The deeper dive that probably most people are wondering about is it expensive to travel? Because it can be, because sky's the limit, and you can do a bunch of things over on the other side of the world. And I imagine they'll take our money too, just as much as we'll take theirs.
They'll take
and so how does that work in the pricing and thinking about a travel? Is it a percentage bump you should imagine if you're going to use an advisor, or is it all built in? How does the pricing side work if you're using an advisor?
Well, I don't think I said this when I was speaking earlier, so because we're talking about money, I want to make sure to say that the expo is free to the public. All the suppliers paid a fee to be there, and the proceeds will go back to the Cain Center. It is a fundraising event. So if I didn't say that, I wanted to say that, because when you spoke of money, it made me think. There are so cruises and hotel stays are pretty much the same price as booking direct. The difference is that when you use an advisor, for example, I'm part of a consortia called Virtuoso. And so because I'm part of them, and these cruise lines are part of them, a lot of times what I can do is get my clients extra onboard credits and that sort of thing. So they're getting free money by booking through me, right? Occasionally,
the add-on stuff, all the fun stuff to do while you're doing all the stuff.
Exactly. And so, or just want to go to the spa when you're on board, or, buy something from the boutique. That money is like yours, and you can spend it however you want. You wouldn't get that by booking direct, right? So that is like a reason to use this. This goes for a lot of hotels too. We're part of a lot of preferred hotel programs. Sorry. So same thing, the breakfast is included when you book through me or through Explore More. It's not when you book it direct, like especially like on an Expedia or something like that, right? So, and God forbid something goes wrong, I have a contact at every supplier I book. I mean, I develop these relationships over the years. Like we have events, they come to Charlotte, we go to lunches together. I go on trips with some of them. Like some of the suppliers will have a trip and you have to apply for it. And then you really like develop deep bonds with these people. And so when my client has an issue, I'm more likely to be able to help them with my bookings, like my book of business with them. And I'm part of a larger group, and our, group mass bookings with the supplier, we're usually able to help more than you can do yourself. Right. I will say that if you're booking a trip, like I said earlier, Costa Rica, like going to Italy, I want to go to Australia, wherever you want to go, we work with teams on the ground there, because if you miss a train in Italy and it's 2 a.m. here, there's not much I can do, right? So we partner with companies. They're kind of like our secret weapon for travel advisors because it's something you don't have access to yourself. So those trips can be a little more because we're working like with the best of the best. And a lot of times, like to book a train, like there's not a commission on that. So there's a booking fee on that, you know? So I usually say that those types of trips, like the ones where you might piece it together yourself and spend all this time piecing it together, might cost like 20% more with us, but you have a number to call when you're there. You're working with the best guides. Your driver's not going to leave you hanging, you know? So it's kind of like those trips could be a little bit more, but they're going to be better. And then the other trips, the hotels, the resorts, the cruises, they're the same price and you get free stuff.
There you go. And you want someone well-traveled that knows what they're doing and knows what it's like to travel around the world and see all these different countries and cultures and experiences. Jen at Explore More Travel Co. You can find her on Instagram and on Facebook. And go to the event coming up, the Expo, on the 14th at Cain Center for the Arts. Your opportunity just to learn more about travel and get inspired.
Exactly.
Jen, thank you so much for coming in today. We so appreciate you.
Thank you.
Explore More Travel Co.
Sale and Fridays to Hickory. Plus, run errands every day around Iredell County for just $1. Visit rideicats.com.
Good morning, LKN is back with more shenanigans and spotless cleaning support because this show's messier than your kitchen. WSIC, local, starts here.
Good morning, LKN. 7:49. Happy Tuesday to you.
Happy Tuesday.
Some drama coming out of Met County a little bit here. Sheriff McFadden getting put under the fire right now. It seems like there's a couple of calls coming out here. There's a petition for his resignation. There's a removal petition against Sheriff McFadden. He's been also, I don't think it's necessarily a subpoena. He's been requested to come and talk before a House committee at the state level as well. A couple of not good things. I got a couple of good posts here kind of to go through. This is from most of these are from Joe Bruno. I'll let you know if they're from somebody else. In the removal petition against Sheriff Gary McFadden, the petitioners allege Sheriff McFadden directed deputies working dignitary duty to pick up officials of the National Sheriff's Association who were in town for a conference and drive them to bars and strip clubs. The deputies did as instructed, according to the court documents. They were on duty and used MCSO vehicles while driving the officials to the bars and to the strip clubs. All right, so that's that's one aspect.
Sounds bad.
There is another situation kind of that is I would say more concerning.
Okay.
This is where this is the bad one. So there's State Representative Carla Cunningham who has joined this petition for the resignation. And there is some particulars. I'm going to read these are specific sections. I'm going to read these word for word from the petition. I'm looking at sections 98 through 103 if you end up getting your hands on the document and you want to look at it.
Some light reading.
McFadden stated that if Rep. Cunningham continued down the path she was on, that is supporting HB 318, which had to do, I think, a lot with ICE and detention and IRNA and a lot of different things. Forgive me on not knowing the specifics on 318. The people of Mecklenburg County would, quote, come after her. And then moving on to number 99. Based on McFadden's tone and manner of delivery, Rep. Cunningham understood McFadden to be making a prediction that Rep. Cunningham would become physically unsafe. Not that she would, for example, lose the support of her constituents or face highly motivated political oppression. The next section, 100. McFadden then pointed out that HB 318 would cost money to house immigrant detainees in the Mecklenburg County Detention Center and that taxpayers would bear the cost for that. Section 101. Rep. Cunningham replied that none of these concerns swayed her. She had heard them before and believed the cost of HB 318 were outweighed by its benefits to citizens via facilitating the removal of illegal immigrants with a criminal record from the community. Section 102. Finally, McFadden told Rep. Cunningham that, quote, I don't want you to see you get hurt. You live in my county, end quote. Section 103. Rep. Cunningham hung up on McFadden immediately after this statement.
Okay.
Heard some history about his style, how he likes to conduct himself and such, and it seems like certain things are starting to come out even more that all but were assumed. And so, unfortunate scenario, tough, because we're talking about a county wide, and not that it would make a difference, you know, it'd be just as bad for a town or a local municipality as it would for a county. But when we're talking about county, we're just talking about a larger
Very large
right?
area,
It's a large area, it's a large amount of people. And it's one of those where leadership does matter because there's a lot of assumptions made, you know, for the general public when they see the leader saying things, they assume the rank and file underneath have the same beliefs as well. And that is just not true.
No.
And so this one's tough. We'll see if he resigns. I did request Polymarket added as a market because I think that this Joker's got to go. So.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens with that. I'm sure there'll be some stuff coming out, and I would be very surprised if he didn't resign. I'd be very surprised if he didn't.
It doesn't sound good of a scenario. Doesn't
multiple
sound
things,
good.
not just one thing, but multiple things. Yeah, sounds tough.
Now, some good things going on. So CES 2026 is going on. This is where it'll get fun, and I'll need some videos kind of pulled up and hit. So LG kicked off CES 2026. I think it's a consumer electronics show or something like that. CES, something to do with technology.
Yeah.
And so LG kicked off CES with their new robot, Cloyd, I believe is his name.
Nice.
Cloyd is his name. And so here is LG sharing the information about their new robot, Cloyd.
LG's AI Home envisions a seamlessly connected flow between devices, spaces, and human behavior, ultimately achieving our goal of a zero-labor home.
Zero-labor
Saves
home.
Both time and effort through convenience and comfort. Say, Cloyd, why don't you take a minute and tell the audience a little more about yourself?
Sure. I facilitate convenience and comfort by orchestrating devices and spaces to manage chores, like toasting your croissant just the way you like it.
Nope.
Mamie.
Nope.
Clearing the dishes after meals.
Okay, yeah.
And keeping your day flowing smoothly.
Mm-hmm.
I believe people call this ambient care.
Ambient care, okay.
What powers motor movement
ambient
are
ones.
actuators, built on LG's legacy of motion innovation. LG's actuators are a finely engineered integration of motors, gears, and control systems
God, this is so creepy.
that seamlessly function to deliver
This is the robot
smooth,
telling us
Yeah, I
about,
know.
about
This is
himself.
the robot
precision
telling me
movements.
who he
about
is.
his body parts. Bro,
With
buy
a
me a drink
keen
first.
sense of ambient and contextual awareness, I'm able to boost your everyday life effortless, efficient, and enjoyable.
What was the term they used? Zero what? Zero?
Now, I will leave it to you, Brent.
No.
Thanks,
Thanks.
Cloyd. That's very helpful.
Thanks, Cloyd.
Sound the mode. Alert the masses. Doomsday is upon us. Everyone, renew at an executive membership level at Costco for the pallets. It must be done. It must be done.
For those who were watching on the WSIC live stream, you can see that there's a guy also doing the signs.
The sign language, yeah, at the bottom.
For the
which is
robot.
great.
For the robot sign
Because you know Cloyd is like, you're mine next.
Yeah.
That's getting
I'll
got.
do it while
Yeah, I can
Oh
do
my
both.
gosh.
It's very inefficient to have two humans doing the job one robot can do.
That's right.
Zero labor home. Was
Zero
the,
labor home is
zero
the
labor
term
home.
that I just feel really uneasy about now.
Feels right.
The idea of a zero labor home is good, but man, we're somewhere in between, like the Wall-E movie. We're all sitting in chairs, but we're all in the skinny shot, so we're all fit and healthy. I don't know what to do.
So let's look at then NVIDIA's robotic lineup, because Jensen Huang was there. So 3 of these next, I got 3 more, and they're all Jensen Huang, because this is obviously the leader, right, of all of this.
All right, and then at the end, you got to pick which one you want.
Oh, yeah, you're going to be able to pick a team. So here's the robotics lineup. Here's Jensen Huang talking about all the different robotics companies, and look at their lineup and their squad that they've got going on here.
Nobody's going to be as cute as you, but now we have look at all these friends that we have building robots. We're building big ones. No, like I said, nobody's as cute as you guys are. But we have Neurobot, and we have Agibot over there. You know, we have LG over here. They just announced a new robot. Caterpillar, they've got the largest robots
Caterpillar,
ever.
big old manufacturing.
Those are tractors.
Heavy machinery.
And that's Surf Robot. I love those guys.
Surf Robot.
Agility, Boston Dynamics. Incredible. You got surgical robots. You got manipulated robots from Franca. You got, you know.
I love the one that just looks like a cooler.
If I've ever seen a video that looks like the beginning of a disaster movie, it's this one right here.
CES 2026.
Because all these are just going to gang up at some point, replicate themselves, and then come walking arm.
Well, you bring up a good point. Now, what caught my eye about that robotics lineup and how just seemingly just back there, even though they're massive, is Caterpillar. Yeah. And that is, when we're talking about Caterpillar, we're talking about a lot of heavy machinery that currently provides a lot of jobs to a lot of folks in a lot of industries, because every building you see, every road you see, every park you see, every path you see, everything you see
where Earth has been moved,
where material has been touched, required some level of heavy machinery. And it's, you say, okay, but we're talking about robots. Okay, they may make the robot, but aren't you going to need the human? Okay, well, let's pivot for a second and focus on autonomous, because that became a heavy part of the conversation with NVIDIA. NVIDIA made an announcement. They are most certainly going to be involved in autonomous vehicles. So during the CES, they announced NVIDIA's, what they're calling Alpha Mayo. That's the
word of the day.
World's first thinking reasoning model for autonomous vehicles. And then he goes on to say that they have landed their partnership. They have picked a particular vehicle company, and it's Mercedes. And so NVIDIA announced the first full stack autonomous vehicle from NVIDIA will be on the road Q1 2026. And it will be with the Mercedes-Benz CLA is the actual model of the vehicle here. And Young continued on to talk about he thinks autonomous vehicles is going to be the #1 for robotics. Actually, when we think about robots and making, he puts this in the category of a robot because it drives itself.
Right.
As the where it'll be. So I think it's interesting for a couple of reasons, particularly because I don't know what they really are right now. Are they computer chip? Are they not? And all that other kind of stuff. But also, that's a luxury class vehicle right there, Mercedes. So very interesting there. I got one more for you on the other side.
Zero judgment about your dirty dishes. Spotless cleaning gets it. WSIC. Local starts here.
WSIC 105.9 FM, 100.7 FM, 1400 AM. Statesville, Lake Norman's home for local talk radio. WSIC. Local starts here.
agreement with Russia to stop the war. But there's tension. European leaders back Denmark as the U.S. eyes Greenland.
Danish Prime Minister Mette Frederiksen says she believes President Trump's ongoing threat to seize control of Greenland could have catastrophic consequences. The island is a semi-autonomous part of the Kingdom of Denmark, strategically crucial and mineral-rich. PM Frederiksen telling a Danish broadcaster that if the United States chooses to attack a NATO ally, then everything stops.
That's Fox's Jonathan Savage. America's listening to Fox News.
Oh, how's that flu, babe? Did you take Dayquil Intense Flu yet?
Nah, I got this. Ugh, okay, I don't got this.
You stay on the couch, and I'll grab the Dayquil.
Undo your flu symptoms with Dayquil Intense Flu. Dayquil Intense Flu provides powerful relief of your flu symptoms.
I'm ready for that to-do list.
Wow, you do got this.
Dayquil Intense Flu. The daytime coughing, aching, fever, under your flu medicine. Use as directed, keep out of reach of children.
Hear that? That's Mike. He took ZQL Pure Z's, so now he's sleeping soundly on a Sunday night. ZQL Pure Z's are fast-acting melatonin gummies with a complementary botanical blend to help Mike get the sleep he needs to wake up refreshed and ready to conquer Monday.
Let's do this Monday.
ZQL Pure Z's, just for sleep. Really great sleep. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. These products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Use as directed.
Minnesota will get a new governor next year. Tim Walz, a Democrat, says he will not run for a third term amid a federal investigation into multi-billion-dollar fraud allegations he says Republicans are playing politics with.
Every minute that I spend defending my own political interest would be a minute I can't spend defending the people of Minnesota against the criminals who prey on our generosity and the cynics who want to prey on our differences.
A lot of the fraud alleged in Walz's state is related to child care payments, and the Trump administration is freezing federal funding there and in 4 other states.
The freezes are in states all led by Democrats: California, Colorado, Illinois, Minnesota, and New York. They'll be cut off from around $10 billion in funding for the Temporary Assistance for Needy Families program, the Child Care Development Fund, and Social Services Block Grants. The freeze follows allegations of widespread fraud in Minnesota. A Health and Human Services Department statement says Democrat-led states and governors have been complicit in allowing massive amounts of fraud to occur under their watch. New York Senate Democrat Kirsten Gillibrand says this has nothing to do with fraud and everything to do with political retribution that punishes poor children in need of assistance. Chris Foster, Fox News.
The same day, a man was arrested by Secret Service accused of vandalizing Vice President Vance's home in Cincinnati, Ohio. There was drama in Arizona.
Multiple buildings in downtown Phoenix evacuated Monday after a suspicious package tested positive for explosives in the mailroom of the Arizona Supreme Court. The court was not in session at the time of the discovery of that package that contained multiple vials, 2 of which tested positive for homemade explosive substances. The package removed by a hazmat team and safely detonated. Police then conducted a sweep of the building, but no new explosives were found and no arrests have been made. Sue Guzman, Fox News.
On Wall Street, stock futures are mixed up for the NASDAQ, down for the Dow, which surged yesterday to a record high close. I'm Dave Anthony. This is Fox News.
Well, after some morning fog, we should end up with a pretty nice afternoon. We'll call it partly cloudy. Temperatures should make it up to the mid-60s before we're all said and done. Pretty mild overnight. We'll fall back only to around 50, some upper 40s around the lake. Then a good opportunity to get close to 70 for our Wednesday. That's your forecast. The WSIC Weather Center. I'm meteorologist Chase Myers.
This Panther Update is brought to you by UNC Charlotte.
Playoff bound. I'm Anish Shroff with this Panthers Update.
Charlotte's momentum has a name, UNC Charlotte. 32,000 students strong, ranked among the nation's top 75 public universities, recognized at the highest level for research, unmatched access to Fortune 500 companies, built for a top-tier city. This isn't typical higher ed. The difference is scale. The difference is momentum. The difference is Charlotte, UNC Charlotte.
For the first time since 2017, the Carolina Panthers will head to the postseason. Carolina won the NFC South for the first time since 2015 and got an assist from division rival Atlanta. The Falcons win over the Saints on Sunday awarded the Panthers the division by virtue of a 3-team tiebreaker. Panthers head coach Dave Cornelius.
The neighborhood is crazy. We were yelling from our couch as a family and walked outside where we normally ride bikes and walk the dogs, and there was just neighbors out in front in the front yards. Everyone was really excited and also just proud of this team, proud of the coaches, the players, everybody involved. It took the whole season. It took 17 games, capturing opportunities along the way to be in position for this, and we're ready to chase the next championship opportunity in front of us.
Carolina faces the LA Rams on Wild Card Weekend, and as a division champion, the Panthers get the benefit of a home game.
I'm just so excited to be in Bank of America Stadium one more time. The energy that's been there, the fans showing up early, being loud. I know what type of an advantage that can be for us.
I'm Anish Shroff on the Carolina Panthers Radio Network.
This Panther Update has been brought to you by UNC Charlotte. Built for a top-tier city. The difference is Charlotte. UNC Charlotte.
If you need home medical equipment, call Lowry Drug in Statesville. We have everything you need in stock, including portable oxygen concentrators, CPAPs, masks, lift chairs, wheelchairs, scooters, hospital beds, supplies, and anything else you need. Get it when you need it. Check out LowryDrug.com or call 704-873-2247. Lowry Drug, your hometown source since 1959, across from Iredell Memorial Hospital. We are worth the drive. Come see us.
Good morning, LKN is back with more shenanigans and spotless cleaning support because this show's messier than your kitchen. WSIC, local, starts here.
Good morning, LKN. 8:08. Happy Tuesday to you. I did see a post, and then I saw another post. One was real, I think, and I think the other one was fake. I won't say the fake one. The real one is I think the refs this weekend during the Panthers game are the same refs from the 2015 Super Bowl.
Yes,
I believe I did see that.
That is correct.
Okay,
and they refed. There's another maybe
controversial game.
No, not controversial. No, but I think they are the same ones from the Super Bowl. Now that could be controversial in its own because they said that there was no way that they were not going to let the Broncos, whoever their quarterback was that year, I can't remember, somebody famous, not let him not go out because I think he was retiring after that.
Peyton Manning.
Peyton Manning. There you go. Big name.
Peyton.
Yeah. He was going to retire after that year, and they're like, there's no way they're not going to let him win and retire. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but that's the chatter I've heard on the socials.
But when it happens the way that they say it would.
I'm just saying, they seem not to like the Panthers. I don't know. We'll do what we can do, and if one more person comments that they're not going to make it past the first round, you guys don't, as the kids say.
We made it to the first round.
Don't yuck my yum, as the kids say. Just let me have this week. Just let me enjoy this week. Stop telling me that I'm wrong. Let me enjoy it.
Thanks for coming. Bill just finished yucking my yum. Come have a seat in the studio. We're gonna have a good time. Thanks for being here.
I do have an update for you though on Buc-ee's.
Oh,
I know you've been waiting on it.
Yeah.
Buc-ee's update for
Beaver Nuggets.
Yeah, for North Carolina getting its first Buc-ee's in Mebane, North Carolina. It's gotten some progress going on, so it looks like that they have dug up some dirt over there. And so we look like we're going to have it ready for us May 2027. You ready? Did you put it on your calendar?
I went to a Buc-ee's.
You went to a Buc-ee's?
I did.
How'd it feel?
Over
How was
break.
How was it?
Was I'm usually pretty skeptical about these kind of things just because Buc-ee's does have that cultish kind of feel to it. People
classic.
love Buc-ee's.
People love Buc-ee's.
Right? So driving up to Maryland up 81 and saw it. Very convenient.
Was there a lot of people there?
Okay, so here's the thing, right? I'm thinking, okay, it's going to be a madhouse. I got the little baby with me. Let's get in. Let's try to have a good time here.
Mm-hmm. A good old Buc-ee's time.
Correct. Let's see what this place is all about. I get in there. There's parking spots everywhere. You pull on down Buc-ee's Drive or whatever. It has its own little road.
Oh, wow.
The parking is aplenty. I'm like, all right, this just isn't really that busy of a Buc-ee's. I go inside. There are people everywhere. It is awesome, and everybody is happy. Everybody's having a good time. I see glow in the dark.
What are they doing in
I
there?
see glow in the dark bathrobes, that with big Bucky beavers. It had all the Christmas stuff laid out there. So it's Bucky's
Any
and a
deals?
Santa hat.
Was anything on sale or no?
Everything. It just feels like a deal in there. I mean, in my opinion, it was the future of malls. It was crazy. And in the center, there's this big food court, and there's just this pit boss who's just in the middle, just cutting up prime rib and cutting up slabs of meat. He's like, I mean, that's the guy. That's him right there. That's the guy. Everybody's just like, ooh, ah. It's like SeaWorld, except for meat cutters. And everybody there, so many different types of food, the variety of beef jerky, the variety of water. Like I said, the variety of camo Bucky's gear you can get, and the convenience after that. So I parked in a parking spot. Then I was like, well, we should probably try to get some gas here too. Go to one of the many available.
Oh yeah, it's a gas station.
Yeah, go to one of the many available pumps. So for the amount of people and the amount of like convenience and like lack of like, it's not anxiety inducing necessarily. Just because once you're in there, you're like, wow, this is just a really good time. Bathrooms, phenomenal.
They're supposed to have the cleanest bathrooms in America, is what they say they have.
Nicer than mine.
Yeah.
Nicer than mine.
Okay.
How was the gas though? Was it cheaper? Same? Did you catch that at all? The price of the gas, or they not even tell you the price?
You don't even care.
Yeah.
By the end of
Just
it,
having such a good time.
you're just having such a great experience.
$12
like,
a
wow.
gallon.
Did you get the brisket?
I did not get any brisket. I did get some of those beaver nuggets.
You did get the beaver
I don't
nuggets.
know what those things exactly are, but it's one of those things you put in front of me that they're kind of airy.
They're kind of like corn pop cereal.
Corn pop, yeah.
That's what it reminded me of.
Yeah.
Pirate's booty?
Not
It's
quite.
sweeter. It's sweeter, yeah.
Not quite the booty. But yeah, great experience. I'm in. Bucky's,
you're a
what's not
fan.
to like?
I've
What is
never
not
been to a Bucky's, but my sisters.
I feel like I've been to one now.
I feel like I have now. I just had the experience, and now I really want to go. Actually, maybe I don't need to now that Bill shared it with us. My sisters, though, passed one. Two of my sisters passed one on their way to the beach whenever they come see us every year. So they bring the beaver nuggets to the beach. So I've enjoyed the beaver nuggets quite often. They're good. They taste like corn pop cereal.
You got friends bringing you. You can probably order them online, I would guess. Can you? Have they done that yet?
I think one of the things about Bucky's is you cannot buy their merch online. I think that's one of their, like, you have to go to a Bucky. So there's people who,
a few brick and mortar places
search
just
it out.
make it.
Yeah, you have to look for it. Yeah.
Last year, you guys got me intrigued on the whole moons thing. All the moons that we had last
we just had a nice, beautiful full moon earlier.
We did. We had the wolf moon just a few days ago. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what I found. Here's this post about all the full moons of 2026. So yeah, the wolf moon was a super moon.
It was
on January 3rd. Next full moon is the snow moon.
Okay.
On February 1st, and then you've got the worm moon. On March 3rd, and then you've got the pink moon on April 1st.
April Fool's.
Flower moon on May 1st. Blue moon May 31st. 2 in May. June, you got the strawberry. July, the buck. August, the sturgeon. September, the harvest moon. October, the hunter's moon.
Yeah, we'll keep you posted.
The super beaver moon in
Bucky's
November.
moon.
Super cold moon in December.
We'll be right back with more Good Morning LKN and zero judgment about your dirty dishes. Spotless cleaning gets it. WSIC. Local starts here.
Well, after some morning fog, we should end up with a pretty nice afternoon. We'll call it partly cloudy. Temperatures should make it up to the mid-60s before we're all said and done. Pretty mild overnight. We'll fall back only to around 50, some upper 40s around the lake. Then a good opportunity to get close to 70 for our Wednesday. That's your forecast. The WSIC Weather Center. I'm meteorologist Chase Myers.
Jay White here from Centralina Realty. At Centralina Realty, we believe it's all about you. If you're selling a home, buying a home, or adding doors to your rental portfolio, put the team at Centralina Realty to work for you. Go to centralinarealty.com and let's get started.
Here's your WSIC community calendar. The 500 Club in Statesville is ready to show you a great time with memberships, tea times, the Victory Lane Sports Bar and Grill, and golf lessons. Dial 704-872-9990 to enjoy all the fun that the 500 Club has to offer. Bin 110 in Cornelius presents live music along with their drinks and eats for a fun night out in Lake Norman. Visit bin110.com for the live music schedule, their bourbons, whiskeys, and cocktails, as well as their food menu. Petty Rewind is playing at the Cain Center for the Arts in Cornelius on Friday, January 9th. Doors open at 6:30 p.m., while showtime is 7:30 for a night of iconic Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers songs. Visit cainarts.org for tickets to Petty Rewind and for a full schedule of upcoming shows at the Cain Center. On Saturday, January 10th, the National Charity League Lake Norman holds a fashion show fundraiser at Charles Mack Citizen Center in Mooresville. An evening of intrigue masquerade fashion show celebrates community, purpose, and the class of 2027. Check out the NCL Lake Norman Fashion Show fundraiser Facebook event page for ticket information. Get behind the wheel and drive a NASCAR race car at Charlotte Motor Speedway by yourself. If you don't want to drive, go for a NASCAR ride-along. The NASCAR racing experience is as real as it gets. There's no lead car to follow and no instructor rides with you when you drive. Visit charlottemotorspeedway.com to book your NASCAR racing experience. From everyone here at WSIC Radio and Lake Norman Woman Magazine, we wish you all a happy new year and a strong start to 2026. Stay up to date and find out about local events, job opportunities, real estate information, and more. Visit liveworkplaylkn.com and sign up for the weekly newsletter. That's liveworkplaylkn.com.
Good morning, LKN is back with more shenanigans and spotless cleaning support because this show's messier than your kitchen. WSIC, local, starts here.
Good morning, OKN. 8:18. Happy Tuesday to you. If you're rolling on into school right now, wipe the drool off your mouth a little bit before you go
You're
in
probably
there.
a little bit late, too.
Mama used to say, check your teeth, check your boogers, and make sure nothing's hanging off you.
Okay.
That's what she used to say.
That's good advice, Mom.
ICATS.com, alternative transportation, $3 each day, each way to commute from Iredell County down to the city of Charlotte. Cruising in the HOV lane. With David. Good morning, sir. How are things looking?
Hey, guys. Just heard a report from a couple of drivers up in the Troutman area. Traffic was really slow. Still got a patch of fog up that way. Don't blaze up that way. Here on 77 South and North, lifted pretty good. There is a couple box trucks on the side of the road at mile marker 13. Looks like one of them is broke down and the other one may be ready to take its cargo, transfer its cargo into it. So when you come around come around near marker 13, just be careful in that area. Of course, you got your major commuter traffic. We're coming up on Gilead Road right now and it's backed up pretty good. Otherwise, looking over 77 South, seems to be going pretty steady. No problems other than that. And plus, the orange barrel is gone from our previous trip we had this morning.
Super positive. Patient pants. Patient pants on hand, David. That's it sounds like things are flowing this morning. That's a good thing for a Tuesday. We need that kind of flow, you know?
Yeah. I think the statement you made a minute ago as far as the boogers, whatever the rest of it was, I think I'm going to put that on my banner screen on my bus so everybody outside can see it as I come up the road. I think it would be a good message on my banner screen.
You'd be helping a lot of people out, David. You check your teeth, check for boogers, and make sure nothing's hanging off of you.
That's great advice.
You know what? I'm thinking maybe they need to rewrap my bus with that logo on it.
We'll see what we can do. We'll call ICATS.
David, we so appreciate you, sir. Drive safe this morning. Look forward to chatting with you tomorrow.
All right, guys. Y'all take care. Have a great day. God bless you.
You too. See you, sir. ICATS.com. $1 from your front door each day to run errands around Iredell County. On Tuesdays, you can go to the VA in Salisbury. That's today. Do you have appointments at the VA? Change them to Tuesdays so you can catch a ride with ICATS for only $1 from your front door in Iredell County. Thursday, you could do the same thing for Winston-Salem if you wanted to. And Friday, if you want to go to Hickory, you can do it for $1 from your front door in Iredell County. You've just got to schedule it. ICATS.com. You also want to check your schedule and compare it to MooresvilleEvents.com. That's where you go to find out what is happening in the town of Mooresville. The person who knows about what's going on in the town of Mooresville, that's Christine Paterson. She's the Director of Experience and Engagement for the town of Mooresville. She's also host of I Heart Mooresville. Airs every Tuesday from 11 to noon here at WSIC. And it's a new year. New year, new you, Christine, or same you? You tell us. How's it going? Happy New Year.
Happy. I think same thing, right? Same great events this year, same great stuff, maybe with a little spice on top, some new things that we got going on. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Happy New Year.
Do you drink coffee? I don't know if I've asked you that before. Are you a coffee drinker?
So I'm not a coffee drinker. I am a caffeine drinker, though. I do drink caffeine, like sweet tea, because I'm a Southern girl. I like my soda, my Coca-Cola. No coffee, though.
I just was wondering what you do for all that energy, because you've already got 2026 pretty much all planned out, right? It's all done, buttoned up. You're moving on to 2027 here on January the 6th.
Yeah, pretty much. We plan out pretty far ahead. We have a great lineup of events that we're bringing back in 2026. We are super excited about, really, we kick off the new year with our Martin Luther King celebration. It's such a great event. It's on January 19th, of course, on Martin Luther King Day, and it will be at the Charles Mack Citizen Center. We'll gather in Kelly Courtyard at 8:45, start off with a peace walk, and then have a community breakfast and program. And it's just such a great way to honor the life of Dr. Martin Luther King, and we invite everyone to join us.
Again, one of those kind of events that, like you said, makes you remember, makes you pause. Seems like y'all intentionally do that throughout the year in the town of Mooresville, as far as remembering history and just kind of legacy things and all that kind of stuff. How do you balance that between, like, okay, let's bring in the super platinum recording artists like Luke Combs versus, but wait a second, we've got to celebrate and remember all these things that impact the community, have impacted people for generations. How do you find that balance?
Yeah, I think it's about, having a well-rounded year where we're celebrating all of the moments, right? And some moments are, somber and serious, and we have to take moments to reflect. And some moments are, fun and high energy, and we're celebrating. And I think it's about all of those moments. And so we try to make sure to, like you said, pause and take the time to remember those things and then celebrate when we have to.
Beginning with the Peace Walk, too, obviously a great legacy piece. If you think back and you look at the life of Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. For MLK Day, obviously a Peace Walk being a big part of that history and that legacy. So very cool way to celebrate. And then there's all the opportunities for the entertainment that you've already got planned. So the entertainment series schedule for the Our Town stage seems to be set. Songwriter, music of Carole King, and featuring Christina Manna. How's that one going? How you feeling about that one?
Oh, yes. I'm super excited about this show. First of all, because it's our first show in 2026. So it's kind of, although we've kicked off the series, it's our first show of the year. And it's one that we have wanted to bring to the series for a while. It's been recommended to us. And, of course, Carole King is just a legend, and we love her music. But Christy Manna also just puts on a great show, and she's a storyteller, and you learn something. And if you weren't a Carole King fan before, you will definitely leave a Carole King fan. So it's just a great show, and that's on January 17th at the Jovi Knox Auditorium, which is one of the best venues in the area to see music. Not a bad seat in the house. It's a vintage, kind of intimate theater. So we hope people join us, and tickets are on sale at mooresvilleevents.com for that.
Tried to tell people last year because I knew it would. Sold out very quickly. Yep. You were so generous to the community and said, you know what, let's book them twice. Sigmund Theatrical, the Murder Mystery Dinner Theater, going down Friday, February 14th. Yeah, that's Valentine's Day. And Saturday the 15th. So 2 different shows. I mean, you got to be really excited about this one, Christine.
Yes, we live for this every year. It's like something we look forward to. We love decorating for this. We love making the room look, mystery and spooky, and it's definitely one of our team's favorite events to do. And like you said, we sell out so quickly. We had to book 2 nights. Maybe we're going for a 3rd next year. I don't know, but we'll see how quickly we sell out this year. But definitely get tickets for this show if you haven't already, because they do sell out quick, and it's such a fun show.
And this is a dinner, right? This truly is, if someone's looking for a date night, looking for a full night out, this is a dinner and a show. Is that right?
It is. It's the whole thing. It's the whole deal. So we'll feed you and give you an amazing performance, of course, by Sigmund Theatrical, who does an amazing job. So it's the whole thing, and it's a good meal. It's a good dinner. There's dessert. It's the whole shebang. So if you haven't tried that before, you definitely should. It's a great date night, and it's Valentine's Day weekend.
That's
so
the
you
way
don't have
to
to
do
worry
it.
about booking a restaurant. Yeah, like we've got you covered.
Shelly Ruffin also presents the Sounds of Memphis. I imagine for the music lovers out there, this is going to be a show to remember.
Yes. The Sounds of Memphis. It's all of our favorites. It's all the artists that we love. It's the music, the hits that we love, and she brings it all together in one show, which is pretty amazing that she can do. And this is another one that we've been trying to fit into our series, so we're happy to be able to bring this one this year. She tours all over the U.S., so definitely an experienced musician. I think people are going to love that one.
Experience is what you do, Christine. One of the things that you told us about in 2025 was growing that experience and engagement team. How'd that go for you? Did it land where you wanted to? And do you think that sets you guys up for even more success for the community in 2026?
Yes. So we feel really lucky, number one, and blessed to get to do what we do. And for Mooresville to, recognize the need for a team like ours to create these experiences for the community is really something special. And it's, we're seeing this trend across the U.S. Municipalities all over are adding, experience and engagement positions and departments and customer service, putting a focus on customer service, which is part of what we do. So it's not just about planning events and festivals. It's also about, improving our customer, the experience of our customers, which are everyone, right? The residents, the visitors, anyone who, does business in Mooresville or visits Mooresville. We are hosting customer service training for all of our staff, our 700 plus employees, to make sure that when the community does reach out and engage with us, that they're getting this great experience and getting the answers that they need. That's something that's super important for us as a town, and we've tried to prioritize this year.
You even bring in like the classic tributes too, because in April too, and not to get too far ahead, but September and Earth, Wind, and Fire tribute band. I mean, you really are trying to cover and provide something for everybody. My goodness.
Yeah, we really do try to bring a well-rounded series that will connect, that somebody will connect with, something in the lineup. And for music lovers, they connect with everything. So we have a lot of people that buy tickets for the whole series. We're hoping to bring back our packages soon, so you can buy package tickets. So I think that's something you're going to see in 2026. So you can buy multiple shows at a discount, because we have so many people that are just lovers of music in general, and so they connect with all the genres. But even if you don't, there's definitely something on the list for you.
Wonderful opportunity. And then you can listen to Christine every Tuesday from 11 to noon on iHeart Mooresville. What's on tap for the show, Christine?
Oh, we are bringing the owner of Dulce and Delish, which is a restaurant downtown. It's kind of like a French boutique, it reminds me of. It's tucked and just kind of like nestled in a little corner of Main Street. Beautiful vibe, atmosphere, and wonderful food. And she's going to come tell us all about it today.
Oui. You can catch Christine every Tuesday from 11 to noon on iHeart Mooresville. That was kind of like an Italian French.
Amazing.
That was a pretty
Perfect.
good one right
I like
there.
it.
No notes.
Christine, thanks for stopping by this morning. So looking forward to iHeart Mooresville every Tuesday from 11 to noon. Catch it on social, on radio, and wherever you listen, and always the WSIC News app. Thanks, Christine.
Thanks. Bye.
With more Good Morning LKN and zero judgment about your dirty dishes. Spotless cleaning gets it. WSIC. Local starts here.
Well, after some morning fog, we should end up with a pretty nice afternoon. We'll call it partly cloudy. Temperatures should make it up to the mid-60s before we're all said and done. Pretty mild overnight. We'll fall back only to around 50, some upper 40s around the lake. Then a good opportunity to get close to 70 for our Wednesday. That's your forecast. The WSIC Weather Center. I'm meteorologist Chase Myers.
Bob McIntosh here with the McIntosh Law Firm in Davidson. Serving this community has been a collective passion of our law firm since 1997. We offer the quality legal services and results you would expect from a large downtown firm, but with a personal, community-focused approach right here at home. The McIntosh Law Firm, your local legal resource.
To learn more about the McIntosh Law Firm, visit McIntoshLawFirm.com.
The crowning achievement in clean, smarter waste solutions start with Crown Waste and Recycling, serving homes and businesses across the Lake Norman area. From compactors and roll-offs to full recycling services. Affordable, environmentally conscious, and woman-owned. We're Clean Rain Supreme. Call 704-2222-639 today.
Is your to-do list overwhelming? DIY gone awry? From leaky faucets, squeaky doors, and rooms in need of a makeover, House Doctors of Mooresville handles it all. Free estimates, quality materials, and a 1-year guarantee. We fix it, you relax. Visit housedoctors.com/Mooresville.
Discover your next great experience at Cain Center for the Arts, where art and community come alive. From stunning gallery exhibits to captivating live performances, we're here to inspire, connect, and celebrate the arts. Visit cainarts.org.
What if we've got it backwards? Stop letting frustration hold your child back. The book Extinguishing Einstein reveals why traditional methods fail and what really works for ADHD. Claim your free copy today at RoyerNeuroscience.com and empower your child to thrive.
N110, upscale and elegant, but never pretentious. Over 500 whiskeys, 100 wines, craft cocktails, and crave-worthy small bites. Live music plus monthly comedy nights and tastings. Post your next event at N110, located at 19712 1 Norman Boulevard in Cornelius.
Hello, everyone. This is Joshua Doby, president of North Main Financial Group. At North Main Financial Group, we move to where you need us. Investment management, insurance planning, and estate strategies. No two people are the same, so we customize our planning based upon your needs. Reach out to us at northmainfinancial.com. That's northmainfinancial.com.
Friendly reminder, don't brake when you see the lake.
WSIC, local starts here.
This is a Bloomberg Money Minute. Oil stocks jumped yesterday after President Trump pledged to revive the Venezuelan energy sector. Shares of Chevron, which is the only American oil major currently operating in the nation, surged more than 5%. ConocoPhillips and Exxon also rose. Energy, along with tech shares, gave a big bump to the market yesterday. The Dow rose 595 points. This morning, it's a little quieter. Stock futures are making small moves this Tuesday. Philippine fast food chain Jollibee is expanding quickly around the world and taking aim at rivals, including McDonald's. The company plans to spin off its international business and list its shares on a U.S. stock exchange. The Jollibee chain is known for its sweet-style spaghetti and crispy fried chicken. And Amazon says this past season of Thursday Night Football was the most watched ever in the 20-year history of the program. The 2025 season averaged 15.3 million viewers each game. Courtney Donahoe, Bloomberg Radio.
The button pushing stops here.
WSIC, local, starts here. Good morning, LKN is back with more shenanigans and spotless cleaning support because this show's messier than your kitchen. WSIC, local, starts here.
Good morning, LKN. 8:34. Happy Tuesday. Let's brighten up your day a little bit. CDC made a new announcement yesterday.
Oh, boy. I can't wait to hear.
They changed the childhood vaccine schedule, and this one is pretty serious. This is actually obviously a very emotional conversation for a lot of folks when we're talking about vaccines. And so I guess there's different categories of vaccines. There are the routine for all children is one of the categories. There's the shared clinical decision-making category.
Okay.
And then there are high-risk populations only category. So those are the three categories. Whether that's been true in the past or that's new as part of, because you got to remember, CDC falls under DHHS, which is under RFK Jr.
Gotcha.
So these are what they have removed. The CDC made the official announcement. They have removed these vaccines from routine for all children. COVID, influenza,
or flu as we call it,
Hep A, Hep B birth dose.
Oh, I didn't know they did that.
Rotavirus.
Okay.
Meningococcal. ACWY/B.
Yep.
And then those were reassigned to those other categories. Not that they're saying don't ever, but they reassign them to other categories. Basically a category that requires a little bit more discussion rather than just assume you're going to give it. Here's the ones that are remaining routine for all children. MMR,
Measles, mumps, and rubella.
DTaP,
I don't know what that one stands for.
polio.
Okay.
That's a good one.
Get rid
Shout
of
out
that one.
Rotary.
Go Rotary.
Hib,
Mm-hmm.
pneumococcal,
Okay.
and varicella.
Chickenpox.
Okay. HPV has been reduced 2 doses down to 1.
Oh, that's interesting.
So this is probably for some parents who are kind of with those age children, gonna cause a little bit of confusion. I'm gonna guess there's gonna be some moments of confusion. I don't know which way. I haven't seen something instantly from Novon or Atrium, because if you go to one of them as your pediatrician, you're likely gonna have questions.
Well, ultimately, I would say whoever your pediatrician is, just talk to them about it, right? Make informed decisions. I would say, the MMR, the DTaP, the polio, chickenpox. I don't know what that pneumococcal is. I don't know what that
Pneumonia?
one is. Pneumonia, maybe? I don't know.
Pneumococcal pneumonia sounds like a commercial I've heard. Okay. I'm pretty sure I've heard that phrase somewhere.
Yeah, there's a number you can call.
But yeah, talk to your doctor and just say like, hey, what would be the reason that, I should do these or I shouldn't do these. Flu shot is one that I don't usually get every year, and it's up to you, whatever you want to do. I just feel like the more, for me personally, the more ones that I get, I feel like I still get sick. So like, why would I go and do it anyway? But depending on like what your level of health is, your risk factors, how often you like to wash your hands, all those kind of things come into factor.
So the math turns out, like, as far as number of doses, it's like 55 less doses of vaccines for children based on this schedule as compared to the previous. So again, a very emotional conversation for a lot of folks. Likely will be a lot of opinions from folks who had kids, in essence, like that have grown now, or don't have kids. So I'm going to say, parents, talk to your pediatrician. Yes. Lean on your kind of medical world if you don't have a medical world, find a pediatrician that cares. There are some great pediatricians in the area.
Great ones out there.
Of all the different, even the major health companies, independent, there are some wonderful providers out here in our local market. I'd say Dr. Nadra as an example.
Yeah, I would definitely say Dr. Nadra's a great one. And he's a great one to, talk through things and not just say, and that's really what you want with your healthcare. Like somebody who's going to talk to you and talk through things instead of just being like, no, you need to do this. No, don't ask me any questions.
It's just like breast milk. You don't have to. You can.
You can.
I don't know anything about it. What are you looking at me for, Doc? It's not my nipple in the baby's mouth. Oh, wait, yes, it is. Get out of there.
Okay.
See?
Exactly.
Time to move on.
Have conversations. Yes.
Definitely.
Definitely. I don't know how we got there, but let's talk
Dolphins
about
have teeth.
Okay, well, you moved over to the women, so let's talk about
bigger teeth.
Uber launched a woman-only driver option in South Carolina, Greenville, South Carolina.
Because that's not sexist.
Not too far from here. So now you can ask for a
woman driver.
Woman driver, yes.
If you are a woman rider, I would assume.
Well, I don't know if it's just, I think that can just be a preference. Like whenever you do the preference, whenever you're, choosing what you want, talk, don't talk.
Because that seems like a problem.
Air temperature, and then you can choose
just
women only.
Just give me them ladies.
Yeah, so
hopefully it's just lady riders that
I would guess lady riders to make you feel a little bit safer. The rideshare company is rolling out the new feature designed to give women more control over who picks them up.
I did see this.
And who they drive. So
I think this is great for women if it makes you feel more comfortable and
I'll say for
safe.
Me,
absolutely.
And this is right now just watching Greenville. I would imagine it would go kind of statewide not too long from now. But countrywide, not too long from now. But because when you're traveling, and I would say for me, when I used to travel for work and you have to get in an Uber and you're in a city that you don't know. And so how do I know that they're taking me to the place? And then, your sister texts you this horror story about some woman who and she thought it was an Uber and then it's not an Uber. And now she's, I don't know what she's doing now. So
she's in a trunk.
Yeah, it's all those kind of things. So it just to add the next layer, not that all women are fantastic people and don't do bad things, but it just adds.
And there are good women drivers out here.
There are good women drivers out there. There are, yes. There are good women drivers. I'm not gonna say I'm one of them, but there are good women drivers out there.
Stop it. Get some help.
Luckily, I don't have to drive too far. I hadn't wrecked my car yet, though. This year. This year, I'm good.
Soon it'll all be autonomous anyway, so it doesn't matter. Word on the street, Apple's releasing a foldable iPhone next year.
Come on, y'all. Just call it flip phone.
Foldable iPhone.
Bring it back.
Well, flip sideways. Then we'll call it side flip. We can call it that.
Bring back the Nokia with the keypad.
So the photo was leaked by YouTuber John Prosser. He claims it'll be released next year. Now, just and whether it's true or not, I don't know. But Apple did previously sue John Prosser for leaking other upcoming releases in the past. So potential credibility here.
On a throne of lies.
Then, we'll see what happens. But foldable iPhone in the pocket. Now, this moves us closer to what I believe the trend is and will continue to be, moving away from computers to do full computing on a single small device.
All right. My brother-in-law has the foldable Samsung. I think it's a Samsung.
Okay.
There's a couple of foldable.
I have seen that one, yes.
He has that one. It is very small. The only reason I would get it because it would fit in my pocket. It would fit in a girl pocket, and I do appreciate that part of it, which is why I have a smaller phone. You guys bullied me enough to get away from the iPhone mini. I went up to the next size.
There's no bullying.
You guys bullied me so much about that phone, so I moved it to the next size. But I can't go to the big one because it won't fit in my pocket.
That's not a woman pockets thing, right?
That's what it's about. It's just about the size of my pockets. Yes.
All right, so the women drivers at Uber using their women pockets to hold the woman's phone inside of it. Wolfpack Gary has a thought on something related to women. Gary, how you doing, sir?
What you got?
Yeah, how's it going, Dustin, Mamie?
Happy New Year, brother.
Yeah, I can clarify that new law in South Carolina. I was watching the news when Henry McMaster explained it to a T.
I like the way he talks, Wolfpack.
If you're only a woman, you can request a woman. A man can't do it. He's got to take what they give him.
Okay.
That seems like a proper country, Wolfpack. What do you think about that?
Like that and it makes the women feel a lot more comfortable having a woman driver. That's the reason they made the law.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like if I'm traveling in an unknown area and I'm coming from the airport, it might make me feel a little bit more comfortable to have a female rideshare driver.
Yes,
Uber
the
driver.
man can't do that. Because if he would request a woman, that'd probably make the woman driver feel uncomfortable.
I would think so too.
Yeah.
So how do I verify my gender with Uber?
Oh, you got to have a picture of yourself, I think, now for Uber. Do you? I think you have to have a photo ID, so you can identify yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I think so, yeah.
Right.
You think it's a good move, Gary? What you think, brother?
I think it's a real good move. Hey, I think if they would have had it in place, that college girl in South Carolina, that would have never happened to her.
Yep.
When they got killed, they got picked up by an Uber.
Yeah.
But you remember that one a couple of years ago?
Super sad.
Well, if Gary approves it, I think everybody else will too.
That's it.
Did you have a happy New Year's? Did you shoot some guns off at New Year's?
Huh?
You shoot some shotguns off at New Year's? What you do?
But all my neighbors did. I got a neighbor that buys about he buys about $1,000 worth of fireworks every New Year's and 4th of July. All I got to do is sit on my back porch and watch it.
I like it, Wolfpack.
I had to be up.
Happy New Year, brother. Thanks so much for calling in. We appreciate you.
Yeah, Happy New Year to y'all, too.
All right, we'll talk to you soon, man. Yeah, man, you too. All right, bye. I got one more clip from me for CES 2026. Jetson Hung, when we talk about kind of the models doing everything, the robots taking over, he pretty much laid out the playbook for how they're going to do it. So we'll go ahead and share that with you. So that way you can go and get your executive membership at Costco, get a couple more discount points on that life-saving Doomsday pallet if you need it. I don't know where you're going to park it. Probably in the living room.
At Buc-ee's.
Just take a spot.
They got plenty of parking.
Have a seat. Also share with you the lineup here at WSIC. You know we do 35 hours a week of content. It's quite a bit.
We'll be right back with more Good Morning LKN and zero judgment about your dirty dishes. Spotless cleaning gets it. WSIC. Local starts here.
Well, after some morning fog, we should end up with a pretty nice afternoon. We'll call it partly cloudy. Temperatures should make it up to the mid-60s before we're all said and done. Pretty mild overnight. We'll fall back only to around 50, some upper 40s around the lake. Then a good opportunity to get close to 70 for our Wednesday. That's your forecast from the WSIC Weather Center. I'm meteorologist Chase Myers.
Here's your WSIC community calendar. The 500 Club in Statesville is ready to show you a great time with memberships, tea times, the Victory Lane Sports Bar and Grill, and golf lessons. Dial 704-872-9990 to enjoy all the fun that the 500 Club has to offer. Bin 110 in Cornelius presents live music along with their drinks and eats for a fun night out in Lake Norman. Visit bin110.com for the live music schedule, their bourbons, whiskeys, and cocktails, as well as their food menu. Petty Rewind is playing at the Cain Center for the Arts in Cornelius on Friday, January 9th. Doors open at 6:30 p.m. while showtime is 7:30 for a night of iconic Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers songs. Visit cainarts.org for tickets to Petty Rewind and for a full schedule of upcoming shows at the Cain Center. On Saturday, January 10th, the National Charity League Lake Norman holds a fashion show fundraiser at Charles Mack Citizen Center in Mooresville. An evening of intrigue masquerade fashion show celebrates community, purpose, and the class of 2027. Check out the NCL Lake Norman Fashion Show fundraiser Facebook event page for ticket information. Get behind the wheel and drive a NASCAR race car at Charlotte Motor Speedway by yourself. If you don't want to drive, go for a NASCAR ride-along. The NASCAR racing experience is as real as it gets. There's no lead car to follow and no instructor rides with you when you drive. Visit charlottemotorspeedway.com to book your NASCAR racing experience. From everyone here at WSIC Radio and Lake Norman Woman Magazine, we wish you all a happy new year and a strong start to 2026. Stay up to date and find out about local events, job opportunities, real estate information, and more. Visit liveworkplaylkn.com and sign up for the weekly newsletter. That's liveworkplaylkn.com.
A new show is making its way to WSIC. Tuesdays at 4, join host Patty Alvarez for The Good Soul, a show with in-depth chats with people from all walks of life. Want a sneak peek? Download the WSIC app now and stream The Good Soul podcast.
Good morning, LKN is back with more shenanigans and spotless cleaning support because this show's messier than your kitchen. WSIC, local, starts here.
Good morning, LKN. 8:48. Happy Tuesday to you. It's going to be a long one. Don't know why.
It's Tuesday.
Yeah, it's just Tuesday.
Got that extra second.
Split moment.
We had a wolf moon. There's some strawberry moons coming up.
Also beaver moons. Super beaver moons.
And we have Wolfpack Gary call in.
And Wolfpack Gary called in.
I don't want to get all astrological on you, but things are looking up.
It's not bad. Especially after CES 2026 that's going on right now. So here's Jensen Young of...
Who else is tired of CES 2026?
NVIDIA, the CEO of NVIDIA, giving his thoughts on the future of AI models. Now, remember, AI models, a.k.a. that's the way these things are all talking to each other and communicate and push out information and tell you how to cook your pasta. So here you go. This is Jensen Young on his thoughts on the way really AI modeling is going to work through the future.
Is another breakthrough that happened. And the first time I saw it was with Ervin's Perplexity, the search company, the AI search company, really innovative company. And the first time I realized they were using multiple models at the same time, I thought it was completely genius. Of course we would do that. Of course an AI would also call upon all of the world's great AIs to solve the problem it wants to solve at any part of the reasoning chain. And this is the reason why AIs are really multimodal, meaning they understand speech and images and text and videos and 3D graphics and proteins. It's multimodal. It's also multi-model, meaning that it should be able to use any model that best fits the task. It is multi-cloud by definition, therefore, because these AI models are sitting in all these different places, and it also is hybrid cloud. Because if you're an enterprise company or you built a robot or whatever that device is, sometimes it's at the edge, sometimes a radio cell tower, maybe sometimes it's in an enterprise, or maybe it's a place where a hospital where you need to have the data in real time right next to you. Whatever those applications are, we know now This is what an AI application looks like in the future. Or another way to think about that, because future applications are built on AIs, this is the basic framework of future applications. This basic framework, this basic structure of agentic AIs that could do the things that I'm talking about, that is multi-model, has now turbocharged AI startups of all kinds.
So there you go. So the idea, which it's not so much that it was like a crazy idea. It's just like, oh, wow, we can do that. Yeah, you can. Let all the models talk to each other and combine.
All the modals talk to the models.
Genius. Of
all,
course
all
we would
day
do that.
long,
All day long.
and solve all the problems. And so that's what's going on, it
Yeah.
seems like. So that's going to be the future. So
All right.
there you go. Figured it out. That's how,
How
they take over.
come
What are they doing? They're calling each other on the phone? How are they talking to each other? Landlines?
I don't think they have to. I don't think
They
They
texting?
just, they're doing something. They're just, zeros and ones back and forth at each
How
other.
did he get the gator skin trash bag jacket?
He has to get these custom made. His closet has just got to be full of these.
I mean, it looks like not
It's slick.
one radio frequency can slide through that jacket.
Maybe that's the purpose. Maybe, he's like him. And like I always see Elon in the boots. He's got something in those boots that he's
Oh.
rocking all the time.
Yeah.
Right.
So what he's got in his jacket, I don't know. But you can buy the jacket with the boots. Now we're talking.
Double protection?
Double. It
I'm
doubles
starting
double
a new
marks.
clothing brand. Forget pockets. I'm starting something new. I'll work on the name of it.
Plastics.
Plastics, yes.
So there you go. The thoughts from CES 2026. I think it's the year of the robots. I do think we see actual, substantial, real-life production of humanoid robots that begin to implement and take over a lot of tasks, some of which you wouldn't think it could take over, but once the robot does it once, they see it can do it. They're going to run with it like that. I think it's a big year for robotics.
I've asked this question before, but not yet this year. You walk into a business here in the Lake area.
Yeah.
There is a robot reception person. Robot reception at reception. And
Receptionoid.
Receptionoid. There you go. New name, TM. And are you, what are you doing? You interacting with it? You walking right
This is
back
the dentist
out?
or is this retail?
This is a service, like a dentist, a doctor, something like that. Yeah. What are you doing? Are you saying no?
I'll just go ahead and bend over.
Because I know the ones, whenever they start to implement, and some people still get upset. You check it out. You check out yourself. People up in arms about that. I don't work here. This isn't my job. I'm not going to check myself out.
Well, now they have the new AI where you put all the things
Right.
on one plate,
I like
and then
that.
and then it it's supposed to scan all of it.
Yeah.
But most of the time there's a person there,
Right,
helping
who
it
makes
scan.
sure that you're not cheating, because I'm sure they learned their lesson that way. But yeah, are you walking right back out and you're like, okay,
It's
my
gonna feel
birthday
weird
is-
at first.
Yeah.
But you know what? I talk to the robots at McDonald's when I order there. You know what I mean? They
Yeah,
just got the little screens
I
right in
guess
front of you.
Bojangles is
Everywhere's self-check-in and self-check-out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I this is where I have started more and more carrying around some cash in my pocket, because sometimes I like being able to check out if it's something that's a couple of bucks, such less of a hassle. I'll tell you, that's actually I found that out at Costco. Go do a cash order for a hot dog for $1.70. You get your hot dog. You're not waiting in that
better
line.
have exact change, though. They're going to round it up to that next nickel.
They haven't done it yet.
McDonald's is doing it.
Well, of
Arby's
course
is doing
McDonald's is
it.
doing it.
Wendy's is doing it. They're all the fast foods that I've been to
Wendy's is
recently are
down
doing
bad.
it.
They need that. I'll support them in that.
Tendies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're down right now.
Yeah, they're having a hard time.
They need a little love.
Okay.
Do
Well,
you have any other predictions for the new year? You say robots are on the rise. What else is on the rise?
Real estate's got me interested
I
now.
was gonna say I knew real
Okay.
estate's always somewhere near your mind.
I think we are nearing this new bottom. I think we are. I think that this is the year where we can get some normalization. And when I mean normalization, I'm thinking back to pre-COVID.
Right.
So when I became a real estate broker in 2012, when I first got licensed, the average days on market was north of 90.
okay.
That's
was
a
average.
Huge difference compared to a post-COVID world. Substantial
Way different. Way different.
That's how I started. That's how I learned real estate, was in that market. To me, that's a normal market. That's what I learned on. I think we get back to that. I think we get back to a normal market where if you look at a house and say average over the years, if you look at a decade, that's when you're going to look at your value really going up as compared to 6 months from now. What's the value of my house? I think that mindset starts shifting. I think rates are getting pretty close to where they're going to be at. I don't think we go back down to 4. I don't even think we really go back down to 5. If you're really, really well qualified, or you find a private money loan or something like that, you might get in the 5s. But I think 6, 7 is kind of what
6, 7.
It's the year of it. So I think we're finding the new market. I really do, which is great, because for a lot of people of actually planning and wanting to make life decisions And there's been so many people sitting on the sideline hesitating.
Right.
Do I
Just
buy
waiting,
because
right.
is this the time of the market?
Well, we all remember, 2020, 5 years ago, but still, everybody remembers the rush of that 2020, 2021, where house prices were, you could just make bank on selling your house without having to do anything to it. You have all the power. So I think it's going to take a while for people to get that memory out of their minds and move forward.
Yeah, it is. And it just takes time, unfortunately, and that's what it takes. Now, if you're selling, you got a situation where you got to sell, that may not feel comfortable to you, that you're not going to get these crazy amount of prices. The growth has happened, though, already, right? The growth over the past 5 years has now happened. So now we've got to find what's the new norm for growth. I think real estate's another one that's impacted. Rates start kind of leveling off and just stay at what they're. We didn't see some crazy movement in 2025 when the Fed finally started lowering rates. It didn't change anything that much. I still think that prices are kind of that balance, right? You got to have rates and prices kind of line up. So those are kind of my two right now. I should have a third just on principle, but I don't have one right now. I'd probably say another Buc-ee's in North Carolina. I think that would be my other, and a Whataburger. I think I'm not saying Whataburger opens in 2026, or excuse me, In-N-Out.
Yeah.
In-N-Out in 2026 announces a North Carolina location, I think. That's my other prediction.
All right, I'm going Trader Joe's here in Cornelius.
I love it.
That's my prediction. I'm also going to predict that I'm going to
messaging that listing agent, Dan. I'm going to get him, Dan.
Also going to predict that I'm going to win free Chick-fil-A for a year because Chick-fil-A just launched their classic cups. Have you seen these?
Mm-mm.
I want one so bad. I may be buying one today.
What?
Yes.
Okay. You said you weren't going to do any more cups, though. I thought
I don't need any more cups. It is the rule in our house.
Whose cabinet actually needs more cups? So let's be honest.
We don't need any more cups in our house, but this one might just live here then. It's going to have to stay here so that I don't get in trouble with Rob. But Chick-fil-A has launched their classic cups.
Are these styrofoam?
They are not styrofoam. They're reusable. Yeah, they're plastic.
You can reuse the styrofoam.
You can reuse styrofoam. My grandma loved to reuse the styrofoam. You go to her
house.
So
many styrofoam cups in here that, never mind.
When you go to my grandma's house growing up, you wrote your name on your cup, and that was your cup, your styrofoam cup
for the weekend.
Yeah, you just wash it till the color's gone.
That's right. You can put that in the dishwasher; it'll be fine.
I prefer the non-bleached styrofoam.
Yeah, but right now, and this is Chick-fil-A Cornelius. They have the classic cups. This is all Chick-fil-A's, but the one here in Cornelius posted this. Started yesterday. 32-ounce reusable classic cup for $3.99 while supplies last. New drop every 2 weeks.
So reusable, do you get free refills?
No. I don't know. I'll ask them when I go because I'm definitely going. Because you can get the golden cup, and one lucky cup would win you Chick-fil-A for a year. Each cup comes sealed, so you won't know until you open it.
Oh, I got to go.
I'm going to ask Dolce. She's my girl at Chick-fil-A.
They want these to sell out fast? Free refills.
Free refills?
And do a cup a month. So you know which month it is. So it's like if you could then move on. And then they still have to buy it, but you can get free refills for a month.
Okay.
Idea.
That's what we should do for birthday giveaway with the home ad. Just a WSIC cup. Just take it to your local fountain.
I was going to say, you just bring it here. We'll fill it up with water anytime you want.
Yeah.
Bill will. Bill and CJ. They got you. They got you.
Also, water. That's another prediction for 2026. Some of water is going to go down.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
They say...
Get your cups.
You don't know who your real friends are till there's a water shortage.
Don't call me.
I know. You asked me for a ride home yesterday. Nope.
Dang it, I forgot about that one.
You already owe me.
Today's another day, actually. Hey, great day here at WSIC. Over 36 hours, I'm reminded, of content we do every single week here because we added a new show to the lineup yesterday, the Community Classroom. Thanks again for Dr. Charlita Hatch and Stephanie Sneed of Charlotte-Mecklenburg School District for taking on a show with us here at WSIC. We're so grateful. You can see the full lineup. Download the WSIC News app today. It's available on iOS and Google Play. Also, a lot of great local businesses on there with some great local deals for you. Have a great day, my kid.
Great radio doesn't end here. Catch the full episode and dive into our archives on the WSIC News app.